Good morning. Good morning.
Got 2 more.
Okay. First up, I have Ms. Nance. Good morning.
Good morning, Judge. My client, her name is Karen Pruitt. I believe she may be outside of your door for PCC.
Okay. Karen Pruitt. And you were right.
Okay.
Calling case number 2405-665501, people of the state of Michigan, is Karen Pruitt, defendant charged in counts 1, 2, assault with a dangerous weapon, count 3, domestic violence.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Drink for the people, P number 60249.
And good morning, Judge. May it please the court, Janecki Nance, P 68686, appearing on behalf of Ms. Pruitt, who's appearing in person in the courtroom. Ms. Pruitt, would you please state your name for the record?
Karen Pruitt.
And what's your pleasure, counsel?
Judge, I am in receipt of both digital and paper discovery at this time. We are requesting a preliminary examination date.
The court will continue to plead not guilty and set this matter for preliminary examination. How's April 22nd at 10:45?
Judge, do you have anything possibly later in the day?
11:30?
April 22nd at 11:30, that's fine.
April 22nd at 11:30, bound to be continued.
Thank you very much.
You gonna shut it?
I got a court date the next day too with you, I think.
I'm sorry?
I have a court date the next day with you too on the 23rd. I just found out about this at 7:21.
It's okay. Ms. Pruitt, we'll talk.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
thank-
no. It's the same case, Ms. Pruitt. That's the same case, so I've changed the date from the 23rd to the 22nd.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day, everyone.
Mr. Victor. Mr. Baker,
Yes, Your Honor.
good morning, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Yeah, I finally have you and Bill Lawrence here at the same time.
Yes, we were
Thank you.
successful.
All right, we're ready on Goodwin.
Calling case number 2305-668201, people of the state of Michigan versus Deshante Goodwin. Defendant is charged in count 1, homicide, murder, 2nd degree. Defendant has a conviction offender, second offense notice.
Appearances for the record, please.
Yeah, good morning, Judge. Bill Lawrence for the people, P70481.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Tyrone Bicker, P number 62647. On behalf of Mr. Deshante Goodwin. Your Honor, Mr. Goodwin is currently in the Center for Forensic Psychiatry.
All right, and there's a time set for a competency report, competency hearing. Do we have a report back?
We do, Your Honor. I received a report that indicates that Mr. Goodwin is still remains incompetent and that they continue to treat Mr. Goodwin.
Incompetent but restorable?
Yes, Your Honor. That is the opinion that they gave. Yes. My smile comes from the fact that I have my doubts as to whether Mr. Goodwin will actually be restored.
We'll give them an opportunity. You stipulate to those findings at this time?
I do, Your Honor.
Mr. Lawrence?
Yes, I do too, Judge.
All right, the court will refer the defendant for a treatment. We'll set another review date for July 17th at 8:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Bond.
July
Continue.
17th.
Yes. All right, Ms. Sokol.
Good morning, Judge. I'm here on Mr. Claude Lewis III.
Okay,
We had a report was issued a couple of days ago.
let me call the case, please.
Okay.
Calling case number 2305-792001, people of the state of Michigan versus Claude Lewis III. Defendant is charged in count 1, homicide, murder, first degree premeditated. Defendant has a habitual offender with advance notice.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Rita Soka appearing on behalf of Mr. Claude Lewis, who is not here, P86239.
All right, also, it looks like we don't have the APA here on that case yet either.
Yeah, I don't see the prosecutor here.
Yeah, yes.
I'm sorry?
All right, I'm gonna have to recall this when the APA gets here, okay?
Okay, Judge, I'm in Rochester District Court. I'm gonna go into my hearing and come back. Is that okay?
Sure, that's fine.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Strong. Ronnie Strong, are you there?
Yes, present, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor.
You're here on Chavez Smith.
Yes, Your Honor, he's in jail.
Did you want to wait on him or waive his presence?
Can I waive his presence and address the issue of bond?
Sure, let me call the case.
Calling case number 2405-666701. People of the state of Michigan versus Chavez Smith. Defendant is charged in count 1, second degree arson, count 2, animals killing, torture, second degree, count 3, domestic violence, second offense notice. Defendant has a habitual offender, fourth offense notice.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Drain for the people, P number 60249.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Ronnie Strong appearing on behalf of Mr. Smith. He's currently in the Wayne County Jail. I would waive his appearance for these proceedings with the court's permission.
For the waive the defendant's presence, what's your pleasure?
We're asking for a preliminary examination date.
Okay, the court will continue to plead not guilty and set this matter for preliminary examination. House April 24th at 9:15.
That's a good date and time, Your Honor.
It's 24th at 9:15. Bond will be continued.
Your Honor, may I have permission to address the issue of his bond?
Oh, okay, go ahead.
His bond is currently set at $50,000 cash or surety. Mr. Smith is 33 years of age. He indicated that he is employed at Huntington's Place as a dishwasher, and he's been so employed there since 2022. He further indicated that he is a lifetime resident here in Wayne County, City of Detroit. We're asking the court to put a 10% provision on that $50,000 cash, together with a GPS tether.
People,
I'm sorry, Judge. Your Honor, I would ask that there be no reduction at this time. I would ask for a DSU report. These are very serious allegations. So I don't think that a reduction at this time would be a good idea.
Mr. Strong, Mr. Smith had a bond redetermination hearing, isn't that correct?
I believe so, Your Honor. That's correct.
What circumstances have changed from then till now?
Judge, I don't know what factors were brought out at the determination hearing. All I can tell you is what he indicated to me when I interviewed him over at the jail.
All right, I'll refer to pretrial services for bond recommendations. We can take the matter up again after the exam.
Very well, Your Honor.
Thank you. Have a good day.
I thank you, Judge.
Good morning, Madam Interpreter.
Good morning, Your Honor.
What case are you here for?
Mania.
Okay, so I haven't seen their attorney yet.
Oh, okay.
Nor have I seen the defendant. Is the defendant in custody?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I was on this case before, and he is in custody.
Okay.
Does Attorney Cash is gonna zoom in on the 10:30?
Mr. Gagnon, good morning.
Good morning, sir. I have Devon Williams. He is incarcerated.
Okay.
May I waive his presence?
Yes, sir. Let me call the case.
Case number 2405-616901. For the state of Michigan versus Devon Williams. And then charged in count one, criminal section conduct, third degree, count two, domestic violence.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Drain for the people, P number 60249.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brian Gagnick, Neighborhood Defender Service, P 64220. May I waive my client's presence? I am in communication.
You may waive his presence. What's your pleasure?
May I set a preliminary examination date, please?
Sure, the court will continue to plea of not guilty and set this matter for preliminary examination housed April 22nd at 10:45.
The 22nd?
Yes, sir.
I accept. Yes,
All
the
right,
22nd at 10:45. That sounds good.
All right, thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Mr. Hill, good morning.
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
Good, sir. What can I do for you?
I have a PCC. I think we just got retained on a CASM, MANEA.
Oh, okay. Did you want to waive his presence?
I do, Judge.
Okay, we're ready on the name.
Your Honor, I don't know if that's the case I'm on. Mania, Casa
Oh.
Mania.
That's it.
It is.
Okay.
Calling case number 2405-664101. Of State of Michigan versus Sam Manita. Defendant is charged in count one, home invasion, versus three, count two, unlawful imprisonment, count three, domestic violence, count four, malicious destruction of building less than $200.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Drain for the people, P number 60249.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ryan Hill, P 68445 on behalf of the defendant. And for today's hearing, Judge, I'd ask the court waive my client's appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Samara Rahal interpreting Arabic for defendant, for the court.
And unfortunately, there's no one here for you to interpret for. But thank you for coming. What's your pleasure, Mr. Hill?
Judge, I'm asking if the court would allow us to adjourn the PCC for a week. I would also ask, we did meet with our client. I need a forensic referral. Can we do that at the district court, or do I have to wait till it gets bound over?
You say a forensic referral, you're talking about competency or?
Yeah, I need a competency review.
Okay, so any reason why we're not doing that now?
No, I'd like that. I guess I'm making that request right now.
Okay.
If we can, just.
So I don't need to adjourn the PCC then.
Okay.
I'll refer to the Forensic Center for a competency evaluation. We'll set a review date for July 17th at 8:30.
At 8:30. Thank you very much, Judge.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Mr. Cash.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning, sir. What can I do for you?
So I was trying to reach out. As I went to the doctor yesterday, I now have the flu with a lot of COVID-like symptoms. So I was asking I was trying to submit a stipend order last night, but I didn't see where I could submit it at. And I had an exam today set for 10:30.
Ms. Drain, is that your case? Antoine?
That's
Moore?
Mr. Case.
Okay.
Yes, Judge. Yes, it is.
Okay, we can do that now. We're ready on that.
Calling case number 2205-573601. People of the state of Michigan versus Antoine Moore. Defendant is charged in count one, home invasion, second degree, count two, arson, preparation to burn real property, count three and four, telecommunication services, malicious use. Defendant has a habitual offender with defense notice.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Drain for the people, P number 60249.
And good morning, Mayor, Police Court, Attorney Damien Cash, P number 85852 on behalf of Mr. Antoine Moore.
All right, this matter is actually scheduled for preliminary examination today at 10:30 a.m. Mr. Cash.
That's correct, Your Honor, and I'm asking to Submit a stipend order or adjourn on the basis of currently being under the weather with the flu.
Okay. All right, the court finds good cause to adjourn the matter. I hope you feel better, Mr. Cash. I can adjourn the preliminary examination.
Hey, thank you, sir.
I can adjourn the preliminary examination to April 24th at 10:15.
April 24th, 10:15. It says I have a trial for that date if not resolved. And we're in the middle of trying to still resolve that. Is it that's set for 9 o'clock. We can do that afternoon if possible.
Are you sure you'll be available in the afternoon?
I'll be available in the afternoon. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. April 24th at 12 o'clock?
Okay, that'll be perfect.
All right. April 24th at 12 o'clock, why don't we continue?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, but Mr. Basil,
Yes, yes, Judge.
the attorney was here earlier on your case. You're here on Lewis.
Yes.
She had to step away to another courtroom. She said she'll be back.
Okay, thank you.
Ms. Brush.
Good morning, Your Honor. I actually don't have anything before you until 11:15. I had emailed APA Erica Moses to see if she could sign on about a discovery issue, but I haven't heard from her. So I was just going to sign on to see if she was here by chance. But if not, I can just address it before the preliminary examination.
What's the issue?
The issue is, so I got digital discovery at around 9:45 last night. It's quite a bit long interrogation videos, and I'm still missing body-worn camera from the incident date in question. So I'm inclined to ask for an adjournment based on the late turnover. I have to get a good night's sleep in order to be an effective attorney. And it was about 6 hours of video. And then also we still have outstanding digital discovery.
And Your Honor, if I may, I actually did receive a text message from Ms. Moses who stated that she would try to zoom in, but if she was not zoomed there, if I could stand in. And she did indicate to me that, yes, she did send the discovery very late yesterday, and there's a lot of discovery, and she's not objecting to an adjournment at this time if that's what the court would do.
And so, Your Honor, I do plan on being here, and thank you, Ms. Drake. I do plan on being here in person, but I was thinking at 11:15. If the complainants do not show, I will ask for a dismissal, but if they do show, then I would ask for an adjournment.
Well, I don't really like the idea of dragging them down here if we know the case is going to be adjourned.
I understand that absolutely.
Elevators to the fourth floor. Get it up, 439.
So I'm inclined to adjourn it now.
Understood, Your Honor.
Okay, let me call the case. That's usury, can you usury?
Calling case number 2405-655301, people of the state of Michigan versus Kenyelle Usury. Defendant charged in count 1, child abuse, second degree. Count 2, assault with a dangerous weapon. Count 3, weapon is felony firearm.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Drain for the People, P number 60249. I'm standing in for the Attorney of Record, Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Erica Moses.
And good morning, Your Honor. Neighborhood Defender Service by Summers Brush, P number 85828, appearing on behalf of Kenyelle Usury, who I am in touch with and is planning on being here in person tonight after waive his appearances for this matter.
For the way the defendant's presence, we had some off-the-record discussion regarding the fake discovery that was tendered to you, as well as also some missing discovery. Based on that, the court is inclined to adjourn the preliminary examination that was set today at 11:15. I can adjourn it to April 24th at April 24th at 10:15.
Your Honor, the message that I have from Ms. Moses indicates that she is not available Monday through Wednesday of next week and April 30th.
Okay. Ms. Brush, I take it you wouldn't want to do this preliminary examination virtually. The court is only open virtually on April 25th and 26th to NFL draft.
No, Your Honor. I would request to be here in person.
Understood. So that leaves us with April 29th. Can you do April 29th at 10:30?
April 29th works, Your Honor.
All right.
There is also and we had sort of held off the issue last at the PCC. There's an issue with Mr. Usury's tether, where he can be tethered to, and Ms. Moses needed to check with the complainants in the case. If
Why don't you
maybe
guys get together and see if you can reach some kind of stipulation and send it over to the court?
okay, that and then if we could zoom back in, or I can appear in person at 11:15 at our set. There are other tether conditions that Mr. Usury would like me to address.
Like what?
Like his ability right now, I believe he's on house arrest. He is not able to work. So we were hoping that the house arrest condition would be lifted so that he can go to and from his employment. He doesn't have he does odd jobs. He's mowing people's lawns. But he has to pay for his tether. He's signed forms that indicate that he has to pay for his tether that he's on right now. He's very concerned about his inability to pay if he cannot work and make money for himself and his mother.
But he doesn't have a job.
He can't even look for a job right now.
All right, come back at 11:15.
Thank you, Judge.
Sorry, Your Honor, I missed that.
I said, come back at 11:15 then.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. 429. Ms. Hamilton.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. You're here on Birch.
Casa Manea.
Okay, so you've been retained out on that case by Ryan Hill.
Okay. All right, thank you.
I do have someone from your office supposed to be on Birch, though. I don't know who that is.
I'm not. How do you spell the last name?
B-U-R-K-S, what'd you say?
B-U-R.
B-U-R-K-S.
Okay, give me one moment. I can look it up if you'd like.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Okay, Mr. Basil, Ms. Soka is back. Okay, we are ready on Lewis.
Calling case number 2305-792001, people of the state of Michigan versus Claude Woods III. Defendant is charged with count 1, homicide, murder, first degree premeditated. Defendant has a habitual offender what defense notice.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Max Beisel, P77513 on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Rita Soka, P86239 on behalf of Mr. Lewis, who's not here.
Are you waiving his presence for purposes of this hearing?
Yes, Judge.
For the waive the defendant's presence, there's a date and time set for a competency hearing. Do we have a report back from the forensic center?
Yes.
Judge.
And what do they find?
He's still incompetent, but likely to regain competency.
Okay, so incompetent but restorable. You stipulate to those findings, Ms. Soka?
Yes, Judge. It said maybe restorable. I think they changed the language this time around, but incompetent and maybe restorable.
All right. So I will adjourn the competency hearing to July 17th at 8:30. Refer him for further treatment.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Judge, attorney for Mr. Burks is Nancy Castaw. I'm going to send her a message right now.
She just signed on. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. My apologies.
Okay, you ready on Fabian Burks?
I am, Judge.
Okay.
Calling case number 2405-598401, people of the state of Michigan versus Fabian Burks. Defendant is charged in count one, assault with intent to do grave bodily harm, less than murder or by strangulation. Count two, domestic violence. Defendant has a habitual offender, second offense notice.
Appearances for the record, please. Go ahead, Ms. Castro.
Good morning, Your Honor. Nancy Kessler from NDS, appearing on behalf of Mr. Burks, P number 80549.
What's your name, sir? What's your pleasure, Ms. Castro?
Your Honor, if we can schedule this matter for a preliminary examination.
Court will continue the plea of not guilty. We'll set this matter for preliminary examination. Your appearance for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley, people, P number 60249.
We'll set this matter for preliminary examination on April 24th at 9:45.
Your Honor, I'm in jury trial that week. Is it possible to do the following, please? I am starting a trial the 22nd, and I anticipate that it'll probably go until the 25th.
April 29th at 10:15.
If that is the only day that the court has, I'd prefer maybe May 1st, if that's okay with the court. I've got two other matters that morning. I can do my best, Judge.
Does 11 o'clock work better for you?
I've got a prelim scheduled at 11. And then a sentencing and Frank Murphy. So I can do my best, Judge, for the 10:30. I'm sorry, did you say 10 or 10:30?
I said April 29th at, trying to work something that, get something that'll work for you. What about 9:15? Does that work better?
No, Judge, let's just do the 10:15. I think I'm just gonna have to work it out.
You know they're not gonna start on time over there. I can have you in and out of here.
Judge, the district court, the Frank Murphy judge that I have for sentencing is an early judge, so I'm hoping that we can get the sentencing dealt with prior to coming into your courtroom. It's
Okay.
yeah.
April 9th at 10:15.
Perfect. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Mr. Burks.
Yes, ma'am.
I know that you just recently was released. Do you mind sharing your phone number with me? I'm not sure I have the correct one for you, sir.
313-828-1280.
Say the last four digits again.
1280.
Got it. Thank you, sir. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.
Can I ask a question? Who I talked to about possibly getting my tether amended to at least be able to work because
Are you employed?
I'm self-employed. I get subcontracted through a guy named Sale, and that's my only source of income. I don't have any. And I actually have his number if you want to verify it. But that's
When's the last time you worked?
right before I was incarcerated. I turned myself in Tuesday, so I say Monday, last Monday.
What kind of work do you do? What are your normal hours when you work?
Should be anywhere from like 9 to about 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Ms. Castell, send me an order to amend his tethering conditions to 8 to 6.
Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor, I will do that.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Take care, Judge.
Thank you, you too. 9:00. Yes. Manager Neil Smith comments on. Hello, Ms. Tucker.
Good morning, Your Honor.
How you doing today?
Good, how about you?
Right. Sir, do you have any family out in Southwest Detroit?
Uh-huh.
Dude, Marcus Tucker.
Yeah, our family is huge. Yeah, originally from Pontiac, we spread out. My granddad's mom had 21 kids. Yeah, all time.
So do you know the ones out in Southwest?
I don't know. Look it up. Oh, yeah. Okay. I found out this week. Oh, that's how.
Okay. Happened to my APA. I told you. Okay. Okay. India Jones.
Yes.
Calling case 2456547. People of the state of Michigan versus India Champagne Jones. Defendant is charged in count 1 assault with a dangerous weapon, count 2 felony firearm, count 3 domestic violence. Nurses for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Grant for the people, P number 60249.
Good morning, Your Honor. Tamika Tucker, PA 5402 on behalf of Ms. Jones. State your name.
There's a time set for preliminary examination of the ready to proceed.
Yes, Judge.
How many witnesses?
Just one.
Okay. Preliminary matters before you call your witnesses.
At this time, the people will call Paul Patterson.
Please raise your right hand, sir. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Yes. Thank you, sir. Please have a seat in the witness box right next to me. Keep your voice up nice and loud, speak into that microphone, and to your left hand, sir. Okay. Thank you. Give me your ready.
Thank you. Good morning. Please state your name once again for the record.
Paul Patterson.
All right. Mr. Patterson, I'm going to be asking you some questions today. If there's anything you don't understand, or if you want me to repeat it, please let me know, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. I want to bring your attention back to the date of March 31st of this year, 2024. Do you remember that date?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And where were you on that date?
At home.
Where's your home located?
13988 Wisconsin Street.
And is that in the city of Detroit, the county of Wayne?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And who was at your home, if anybody, with you on that day?
It was me, 6 of my brothers, and 2 girls, which is my brother's girlfriends.
Okay, you said you, 6 of your brothers, and 2 girls that are
My brother's
girlfriends.
girlfriends. Yes.
Okay, thank you. And what were you all doing?
We was all sitting down, we was drinking a little bit, playing little cards, and we spent my video. And my name set up at the front living.
Okay, so is everyone in the front living room?
Yes, everything in the front living.
Okay, about what time is this?
This was around like, it was nighttime, so it's probably like around 11 or 12. one of those.
Okay, and what happened, if anything, while you were out there?
We was all sitting down, chilling, just enjoying our time. It wasn't really no issues, it wasn't no problem. India came in, well, her best friend came in first, Leah came in first. Then later, boyfriend came behind her, they proceeded to go to the dining room and sat down.
Okay, let me stop you for a second. You said Leah?
Leah,
Leah.
yes,
Okay, Leah came in, and then Leah's boyfriend came in
yes,
behind Leah, and then you said India came in after that?
Yes.
Okay, what is India's last name?
Jones.
And how do you know India Jones?
That's who my, like, baby mama, that's girlfriend.
Okay, thank you. Do you see India Jones in the courtroom here today?
Yes, I did.
For identification purposes for the court, can you tell me where she is and what she's wearing today?
Long hair, blue, white stripes, no shoes.
Thank you. Your Honor, please let the record reflect that this witness has identified defendant India Jones.
So noted.
Thank you. All right, does India Jones live at the house with you?
Yes, she do.
Okay, so it was Alea's boyfriend and India that came in the house, is that correct?
Yes.
And did they come through the front door?
Yeah, they came through it's like, it's a double door. So they came through the front door, then they came through the other front. It's a front door, like a park.
Okay, all right. Did anyone else come in at that time?
It was her sister, Nene came behind her. Then her sister Nene's boyfriend, and 4 dudes that her sister Nene's boyfriend.
Okay, so all of these people come in the house?
The dude stopped at the front door. Lele and her boyfriend stopped at the dining room table. And India and her sister was at the front room, in the room with her.
Okay, and so were you expecting all these people to come in?
No,
Okay, what did you think when all these people came in?
I didn't know nothing about it.
Okay, what happened when all these people came in the house, including India?
So Leah walked to the dining room table. Her boyfriend walked to the dining room table. They sat down. India came in with the bottle. She was like, "You sent this to my job." Okay, you say exactly word for word. Okay. She said, "You said this makes my job. You said this makes my job." And her sister was saying the same thing.
Okay, let me just stop you real quick. Did you know what she was talking about?
No, I did not know she was talking about those. Until she finally explained to me, I had to dig into it.
Okay, but at that time you didn't know?
No, I didn't know anything.
Okay, so after India and Alea are saying this?
No, India and Nene, this is her sister.
I'm sorry, India and Nene are saying this to you. What happens next?
So she come in, she said, "You took this is my job," and she said, "Take it." She smacked my phone in my hand, she smacked. That's when I proceeded, I got up and I proceeded to go to the back room because my phone was speaking. My phone was off the park police. Once I put my phone charged to the police, India was still in the living room yelling at everybody saying this is my house and everything she was saying to my family.
All right, let me stop you for just a minute. So
Were you sitting on the couch when India approached you?
Yes, I was.
Okay, you said you had your phone in your hand?
Yes, I dropped
You dropped it?
it. Yes.
Okay, and you said she smacked you?
No, I dropped my phone. Then when I picked my phone up, she smacked my phone back out.
Okay,
Then she smacked.
okay.
And that's why I proceeded to go to the back.
Where did she smack you?
She smacked me on my hand at first, and smacked me in my face. And I was sitting on the far right hand side of the couch.
Okay, what was her demeanor at that time? Was she calm?
She was drunk.
Okay, and how did you know she was drunk?
She had a bottle in her hand, gave her sister and somebody to calm down because she.
Okay. All right, so then you leave to go to the back room.
Yes.
And why did you do that?
I got left in the back room because it was her sister, her best friend, and it was due to her. I didn't know the situation. They had firearms on them, so I got into the back room, but my phone was dead, and my charger was in the back room to charge my phone to call the police.
Okay, so you went in the back room to charge your phone so that you could call the police.
Yes.
The dudes that you're talking about, said you said they had guns?
Yes.
How did you know that?
And girls hanging out the front of the air job.
So you go in that room, were you able to charge your phone?
Yes, I was.
Okay, and did you call the police at that time? Okay, and then what happened if anything?
When I called the police, I had spoke to them, I told them that the whole situation, she came in, she was here with me, I don't know what the situation was. You do to the front room, had fireworks with them, I don't know what's going on with my name, I gave an address, they said it was just somebody else. When I got the phone, I put my phone back in my pocket, my charger was still to my phone. That's when he came back there in the room, seeing my firearm over there, I had an AR. I just got to clean the house up, so I had my AR on the bed, I said, the house is super clean. So when she came back there, she put the gun up, she started pointing me. She said, you said this bitch is my job, I'll kill you right fucking now. She started going all crazy on me. Then that's when she was like, you lucky as fuck. She was like, around, she was like, in my pocket.
Okay, all right.
I'm sorry, turn around, did what?
Okay, so you have your gun on the bed.
Yes.
Okay, and you said she walks in and picks it up, is
Yes,
that
she
right?
did.
How far away were you from her when she picked up the gun?
Probably like 6 feet. Right on.
What exactly did she do with the gun?
She picked the gun up. She wasn't holding it right. She picked the gun up and she was like pointing at me, just saying her word like angry and drunk. She just going all crazy.
Okay, what did she say?
She was like, I keep right fucking right. You sent that dude to my job. You really got me fucked up. And she started that point. She was like, the last thing she spoke to me was, you love this fuck, you love this fuck. Next time around.
Okay. What did you do physically, if anything?
When she got the gun,
had the gun.
she got the gun, I had my hands up, phone still in my pocket, was still in charge. Had my hands up, so calm down, calm down, calm down.
Why did you have your hands up?
Because she had no point in my thing. I had a flip inside my head.
You had a flip inside your gun?
Yeah, I had a flip inside my pocket. Yes.
All right. Okay, so then she puts the gun in the pocket.
Yes, after she said, I'm going to do this, she talked about it.
Okay, what happens after that?
After she talked about it, I heard my phone, take pictures and everything. So then she goes back into the living with my family. Now I'm trying to shut that up a little bit, so I stay back for like 5 to 6 minutes. I stay back in that room, and I go to the front room. If I go to the front room, I see the police officers driving away, like backing away from me. So I was confused on that. So I goes back to the back room with my phone still returning. I goes back to the back room, I call police here. They tells me that some lady was outside saying everything was okay, everything's fine. We got everything handled and they drove off. So I had to call them back out because that's nothing about what I said to them at all. So when they finally get back out, said everybody was already gone.
Okay, so you had to call the police a second time, and then you saw them come again?
Yes, they asked them to.
Okay, and did you speak with the police?
Yes, I did.
Did you tell the police what happened?
Yes, I did.
Okay, was India Jones there at the
No,
time?
everyone left, even my family.
Okay, so you just made a report of what happened?
Yes.
Maybe you have no further questions.
Cross examine.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So you just testified that India came in and you and your family were sitting on the couch, correct? Okay. And you dropped your phone and you went to pick it up and India went to grab your phone too, correct?
Nope.
Nope, she just smacked her hand, okay. And then she smacked her face, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then you got up and went in the back room.
Yes, I did.
You stayed back there to charge your phone. You went back in the back room, that AR was as a rifle? Okay, that AR rifle was already on the bed? Okay. Okay, how long were you, back there before India came?
I say probably like 3 to 4 minutes. I had talked on the phone, probably that phone was on system.
Okay, so during that time, India was in the front arguing with your family, correct?
You know, she wasn't arguing, we were talking about, she was saying like, this is my house.
Okay, so she was yelling at your family for being there, correct? Okay. She then comes into the room, correct? She spots that your AR on the bed, correct? She picks it up, correct? Now, you said she was holding it incorrectly. How was she holding it? Was she holding it with both hands or
Both hands.
like was it held to the side?
It was, this could be a perfect example, she holding like this, but she was holding like this. So it was like, she was holding like this, she was just holding like this.
Okay, and during that time, was her finger on the trigger?
Her
Okay.
finger was not on the trigger, it was like on the side.
Okay, on the side, so she was just holding it
Yes,
incorrectly, but it was pointed at you.
yes, it was.
Okay, and during that time, she was questioning you about your family being,
No.
she asked you why was your family there?
No.
No?
Nope.
Okay, she asked you about the girl that showed up at her,
No.
place of employment?
Nope.
What exactly did she say to you?
When she came in the room, she came on the door, and she was like, so that is my job. I keep like fucking, I'm really, I'm fucked up, this is my house.
Okay, so this is the first time you are making this statement, correct?
About this case, yes, but I made a whole other case.
We're not talking about a whole other case. Because in your testimony to the officers, you said she came into your room and she said, why is your family here?
No.
We have video. We have the body cam video. It says, you said.
Testifying, counsel?
I'm sorry, no, I'm not testifying. My apologies. Okay, in the video with, the body cam video of the officers. Your statement was, she came in and she asked you, why was your family? Okay. She picked up the gun. She asked you about the girl that you testified to, coming to her job. Then you said she said to you, "Oh, you're lucky," and turned and put the gun in your closet. You're testifying now.
You have to answer yes or no.
Oh, yes.
Sorry. You're testifying now that she said, "I'll fucking kill you."
Yes, 100%.
Okay. Why did you not tell the police that then?
I spoke to them, there was a lot going on that moment, there was a whole lot going on that moment. And not even just that, it was already situations that prior to the situation that I had going on.
So, how long in a span of seconds did it take for her to ask you those questions and put that gun in your closet?
Probably like, it was very quick, probably like a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Okay, so she wasn't holding that gun up to you, talking about.
She did not have the gun at me, like,
Okay.
like in front of me, pointed directly at me, like on my chest.
Okay.
She was stuck back to the streets, she had a gun pointed at me incorrectly. Her finger was not on the trigger, it was on the side, and she was threatening me, she was drunk.
She was drunk, okay. No further questions, Sean.
Can you redirect?
I have nothing further, Your Honor.
How did you feel when she picked up the gun?
I was scared. I was scared because, not because of she had the gun, I don't believe she would have did something like that. But I was scared because she was drunk and she had a lot of emotions when she was at the time. Loud having to
Any questions based on my question?
No,
Okay, so you may step out. You have the witnesses for the people?
For the witnesses, Your Honor.
Any witnesses for the people?
None for, the defense, Your Honor. Your Honor, this is medical device over the charge of the argument. Your Honor, with his testimony, there is no intent for felonious assault. Your Honor. He testified that she smacked his hand, and smacked his face. That was in the living room with no weapon present. The
The
vet.
problem, what was present?
No, I'm getting to that. Yeah, so, Your Honor, again, he testified, he said that she came in the room, she picked it up, she wasn't even holding it correctly. She technically wasn't even pointing at him per se, intentionally. It was directed at him while she was incorrectly holding it, Your Honor.
I don't understand what you mean by that.
So
It
he
wasn't
said,
pointing intentionally, but it was directed at him. What was that?
because it's an AR, Your Honor. He said she picked it up and she was holding it, but she was holding it incorrectly and it was pointed at him, not that she pointed it. He said she did not intentionally point it at him. And he was not afraid for his life as if she was going to shoot him. He was more afraid of
Would it put a
because she was
reasonable person
drunk.
in fear or apprehension that she might use it? That's the question.
No, Your Honor, it did not.
So if somebody picked up an assault rifle and aimed it in your direction, although they weren't holding it right, didn't have their hand on the trigger, and they were drunk, talking about what they're gonna do to you, or what they could do to you, or what they should do to you, you wouldn't be afraid?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. What side of town did you grow up on again?
I grew up in Pontiac.
Oh,
But
must be a Pontiac thing.
it could be, Your Honor, but he said he wasn't afraid of her. He wasn't afraid of what she was gonna
Would
do.
it put a reason, it doesn't have to be him, but would it put a reasonable person in fear or apprehension? That's the question.
If it was directly pointed, intentionally pointed at her. He said she picked it up, Your Honor, and the way she was holding it, it was pointed at him. She didn't put it up and say, oh, I ought to fucking kill you. It was here, Your Honor. She had it incorrectly, and he's here next to the dresser. She's on this side of the bed. She picked it up. So yes, it's going to be pointed at him, Your Honor, but was it intentionally done? No. She said what she said, and then she immediately went and put it in the closet and left. So there was no intent on felonious assault.
So how do we tell intent? By actions, by words? And what were the words that she allegedly spoke?
She said, I ought to fucking kill you. That's what he's saying now.
And
But
she's
that is
standing
not
there
what
holding an AR-15 and she's drunk. And she's
Yeah.
already exhibited some aggression towards me and knocking the phone out of my hand.
knocking the phone out your hand and
Now you're
and shooting
standing
you
there
with
with
a
an
gun is not the same
AR-15.
thing.
Now you're standing there with an AR-15 talking about what you could do to me. And that's not gonna put a reasonable person in fear or apprehension.
It can put a reasonable person, but it didn't put him in fear, Your Honor.
Well,
It's
that's
him.
the standard.
It's him.
No, it's not him. It's reasonable person in fear or apprehension. It's not him. Would it put a reasonable person in fear or apprehension? That's the standard.
The standard, if it was pointed at them intentionally, yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
I don't know what more I can say. He testified that she came in, she was drunk, she was angry at him about some other female. He pushes the phone out of his hand, she slaps him. He goes to the back room so that he can call the police because of the situation, because of the other people that are there, and there's other guys with guns. As he charges his phone, he does make a call to the police. He has his phone in his pocket. Then India comes back to the bedroom. She picks up the gun, points it in his direction. Doesn't matter if she's not holding it quite correctly or not. He knows it's got a clip in it. And she says, I'll kill you right now. That's what he testified to. Right, that's a clearly a felonious assault again, I'm asking for a fine.
Court, after hearing the testimony of Mr. Patterson, is satisfied the people have met their burden of probable cause as it relates to the charges contained in the complaint. The court finds those charges were committed in the city of Detroit. The court finds probable cause to believe this has been committed. Then it will be bound over to Wayne County Third Circuit Court Criminal Division of Proceedings. Her arraignment on the information date and time will be May 1st, 2024 at 9 o'clock a.m.
Your Honor, we would like to address the tech. She works. You allow her hours out from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Well, she has a special needs kid that she also needs to get to school. Though, and then she also needs to get to work. She braids hair, Your Honor. She's had to change her salon suite. because people were coming to threaten her from his side.
She had to do what?
Change her salon suite. So basically, she's not between trying to get her special needs daughter to school. She's not.
How is the special needs daughter getting to school now? I can't hear you.
My grandma, she's trying to help me out with getting her back and forth to school, but she's getting ready to go back to work soon. So I'm trying to figure out where do I go from here? How can I get her back and forth to school with the time?
What time does she go to school?
She has to be there at 7 o'clock.
What school does she go to?
Kaiden Special Education Center.
What's the name of it?
Kaiden Special Education
Spell that
Center.
one.
KAIDEN Special Education Center.
Where's that located?
On Collingwood Street, right off of Jeffers Freeway.
What time does she get out?
2:30.
What time do you work?
Well, since everything's happened, I've been going at 9 and leaving like around 2 to 3. I only be able to do like 1 or 2 hits because of the curfew. And the styles take a long
You
time.
have to pick her up at 2 o'clock anyway, right?
Yeah, but that's why my grandma was helping me, but she's going back to work now. So now I am gonna have to pick her up at 2, which means.
So you wouldn't be doing hair anyway, because you gotta stop and pick up your daughter, right?
But then I would go back to the salon so that I could.
So who has your daughter while you're at the salon? She goes to the salon with you.
Yes, because I'm really doing hair braiding. So I set her own little section up in the salon so she can be comfortable while I do here.
What was your daughter?
She's about to be 6 on April 23rd.
Send me over the proposed order, changing the hours to 6:30. It takes you, what, 30 minutes to get her to school?
Yeah.
6:30 to, say you come back, you're braiding hair every day?
Almost, I typically, like Mondays, I don't, but typically, yeah, almost every day, and the weekends for sure.
How long does it typically take you to braid?
One head of knotless braids is almost 5 hours. That's just.
Let me ask a different question. What time do you normally finish? What hours did I give you?
You gave me 9 to 5. My building closed at 10. I typically, sometimes I'm leaving before all of this, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, something like that. It just depends on how many clients I have. I normally do 2 to 3 heads a day, try to do like that. But
What time do you get started? You said 9.
that's the time I do.
I'm gonna stick to the 9 to 5, but I will give you the 6:30. Get your child to school. So you're gonna have to work out when you're gonna do hair and when you're gonna pick her up between the hours of 9 and 5, 6:30 to 5. Order to that effect, Ms. Tucker, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And brand new motors, I have to call it.
Okay, so you're here, Let's.
No.
Pollard.
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 You got a little sticky up there, though? Pardon me? Yeah, you got a little sticky up there? No, I ain't got nothing. It don't matter. Antoine Moore showed up there. Thank you. Good.
Assistant District Court. What's that about? Somebody here tonight. Good morning, how you doing? Are you ready? Where you care?
Wheeler, the page two, Wheeler.
Okay. Which of the things, Yeah, here's Ready on Pollard?
Yes.
Your Honor, Pollard not here yet, plus Ms. James on the record next door. The jail haven't brought Pollard over yet. So we're still waiting on
You said who's next one?
Ms. James. James.
James, okay, I'm sorry. You're in Miller. Calling case 2456379.
One second, Judge. I think that's not Ms. James.
What's up, Mr. President?
This is APA right here.
That's it.
This is.
No, she on Pollard.
I'm a Pollard, sorry.
Oh, you're on Pollard.
I just walked by the street and Hall, so maybe talking to her a little bit.
Council's in the room.
Oh, okay.
Council.
So you're on the board, right?
Wheeler. I think they have one more with us.
Judge, she's asking for 5 more minutes. Ms. James. Talking to the witness. What's up? What's up? Okay.
Good morning, how you doing? Good, how are you? All right.
I am ready to run the
Yes. Calling case 2456379, people of the state of Michigan versus Anthony Edward Williams. Defendant is charged with count 1 assault with intent to murder, count 2 home invasion of first degree, count 3 assault with a dangerous weapon, count 4 weapons, firearms, possession by a prohibited person, count 5 and 6 felony firearms, count 7 assault with a dangerous weapon, count 8 and 9 felony firearms, count 10 domestic violence. This matter was held in part and continued to today's date. Appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Frank to the people, number 60249.
Good morning, Judge. For the record, Patrick Gagg, here on behalf of Mr. Beeler. He is standing to my left. We are here for the continued preliminary examination. The defense is ready to proceed.
Tell me your name, for the record, sir.
Anthony Beeler.
So remind me, where are the people still putting up proofs?
Yes, Judge. At the last day, we did call Ms. Williams to testify, Ms. Devaki Williams, and I asked for the adjournment because the other complainant, Mr. Ray Chardray, had an appointment on that day, so he is here present and we are prepared to proceed.
Okay, call your witness.
At this time, the people would call Mr. Ray Chardray.
Sir, are you able to raise your right hand? You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Thank you, sir. Please have a seat in the witness spots right next to me. Keep your voice up nice and loud and speak into that microphone that each of the other ones you have to see. You may begin when you're ready.
Thank you. Good morning. Please state your name for the record again.
Rashad Ray.
All right, Mr. Ray, I'm going to be asking you some questions tonight. If you don't understand something or if you want me to repeat it, please let me know. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Mr. Ray, I want to bring your attention back to the date of March 22nd of this year, 2024. Do you remember that date?
Yes, ma'am.
Where were you on that date?
My girlfriend, Dawkey Williams' house.
Okay. What is your girlfriend's name again?
Dawkey Williams.
All right. And so you were at her house?
Yes.
Where is her house located?
Lumpkin, 18840 Lumpkin.
Is that in the city of Detroit, the county of
Yes,
Plain?
Detroit, Michigan. Yes.
Okay, thank you. And what were you doing there?
I got me and my son, my son had to wash the clothes, so me and my son came over, wash the clothes that night.
Okay.
I ended up going to sleep.
Okay. All right. And where did you fall asleep?
And my girlfriend in the bedroom.
Okay. Whose bedroom?
But I would keep our bedroom for my stay there too.
You live there too? Okay. Is it her house?
Yes.
Okay. So, you fall asleep in the bedroom. Where was Ms. Williams?
In bed with
Okay. All right. And after you fell asleep that night, what do you recall happening in that?
The next thing I knew, like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, our bedroom door being kicked in, our light being turned on, and Mr. Wheeler, they said, I know, pointed the gun, talking about So what you doing here? They stopped with the, Ms. Williams jumped in front of me.
All right, let me stop you right there. Okay, so you're asleep, and then you hear the door being kicked in?
Yes,
Okay, and, so was the door closed?
the door was locked.
Okay, and you said Mr. Wheeler. Do you know Mr. Wheeler's first name?
Anthony,
Okay, and how do you know Anthony Wheeler?
he's with, Chiquita's father.
Okay, and that's Ms. Williams' child
Child.
also? Okay. Do you see Anthony Wheeler in the courtroom here today?
Yes,
For identification purposes, did you indicate where he is and what he's wearing today?
and Green,
Thank you, Your Honor. Please let this record reflect that this witness has identified the defendant, Anthony Wheeler.
So noted.
Thank you. Have you had any contact with Anthony Wheeler?
I have
before this?
no contact with him.
Okay. All right, so you see Mr. Wheeler. What do you notice about him, if anything?
I know he got a gun in his hand, he pointing it. And that's when Miss Williams jumped in front of me. She jumped in front of me, I push her out the way.
Why did you push her out of the way?
I push her out the way, like this close. And I push her out the way, I push my hand out, and I hear shots.
Okay, you pushed your hand out? Which hand did you push out?
My left hand.
Okay, and then you hear shots? Okay, who's shooting?
Williams.
Okay, did you have a gun?
No,
Did Ms. Williams have a gun?
no,
Okay, was there anyone else around?
no, not at the time, no.
Okay. You hear shots, what happens next?
I'm on the floor bleeding, and I look up, her sister, baby father come in, start putting pressure and stuff on my legs. So her other cousin come in, wrap my hand, and they call 911.
Okay, so you were asleep in bed when this happened. Were the lights out or lights on?
Lights was out.
Okay, so you said after the door is kicked in, the lights get turned on? Could you see okay at that point or
No,
not?
it's not the first wake up, kind of blind, like trying to see. But at the time, that's when I heard, what you doing there? But when my eyes come open, that's when she jumped in front of me. She was jumping in front, she was running, she jumped in front of me. And I pushed her out of the way. That's when they had a little tussle. And I pushed the gun out of the way, and that's when I said, "Two shot."
Okay, so you were close enough to the gun that Mr. Wheeler was holding to push it out of the way?
Yeah, because we was close, like I said, she jumped, she was in between, like I was still on the bed, big bed, I was still on the bed a little bit, so I was trying to get out of the bed, like I said, in front of me, I pushed her, we close enough.
Okay, all right, so you try to push the gun out of the way, and you hear shots,
And that's when I heard shot, I'm gonna shoot, I get shot.
and then you're down on the ground. Okay, and what happens to you after that?
Yeah, I started, she was father come, her sister, they did come in, they grabbed my leg, I called my mother, and let her try to let her know, Mom.
Okay, did the police come?
Yeah, police, man.
Okay, did you tell the police what happened at that time?
No, I had time, because I was good.
Okay, do you remember you, remained conscious the whole time?
I'm not sure. They gave me some medicine,
Okay.
I was so much pain,
Okay, so you were in a lot of pain, and did you see bleeding from your body?
yeah,
Okay, were you taken to the hospital?
yeah.
Okay, what were your injuries?
My hip, my hand, my face,
Okay,
my teeth,
okay,
blood on my back. I had to have surgery on my hip. Surgery on my hand.
well, I'm gonna ask you some real specific questions. Let's, the injury to your face and mouth area. What part of your face or mouth was injured?
My teeth, they was grazed my face, and then I found my teeth.
Okay, so you're saying the teeth were knocked out? Okay, are those teeth still missing?
Yes.
Okay, can you show us what teeth are missing?
I figured out the teeth.
Okay, can you turn to the judge and please, show the judge? Okay, so those teeth were not missing.
Indicating for the record, the witness showed the lower portion that is shown slightly to the right. It's like, you know what you would call those teeth. It looks like there's about one or two teeth missing.
Thank you, Judge. Other than your teeth missing, was there any injury to the other part of your face?
No.
No. Did you have any laceration?
Yeah, this right here, it's healed up. This, I had a scar right here.
Okay, and your mouth was bleeding?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about your hand. What was the injury to your hand?
I don't know about the terms, but I know the bone, knock the bone out to where it put the first bone back in to put my finger back on.
Okay. All right, and it's wrapped up today, correct?
Yeah, I got staples in it.
You have staples right now. Did you already have one or more surgeries on your hand?
Just one surgery.
Okay. Do you have to have more medical treatment?
Yes.
On your hand? Okay. Now, the injury to the left side of your body, what were those injuries?
My leg, my femur artery. And for the femur artery, got that surgery, get that off. Another one, I said, well, another travel to my back.
Okay. How many times were you shot, if you know?
9 times.
9 times. And do you remember hearing that many shots, or do you not remember how many? Okay. How long were you in the hospital for, to remember? Okay. And you still have to have treatment on the injuries that you received on the left side of your body?
Yes.
I have no further questions at this time.
Mr. Ray, you indicated that you have never personally met Mr. Wheeler. Is that a fair statement?
Yes.
You've never had a conversation with him?
Yes, at the beginning of the relationship, I say back in September. He called my telephone, he called my phone, asked about our kids around the time we first started talking.
Okay. But you've never had a conversation with him in person?
Never.
Ms. Williams, you indicated that that individual is your girlfriend, is that correct?
Yes.
And how long have you been in a dating relationship with her?
About 7, 8 months now.
The Lumpkin address where this was alleged to have occurred, is that considered to be your legal residence?
No, not anymore.
You say not no more, dating back to this date, March 22nd, was that your legal address?
Yes.
And how long had that been your legal address?
Yes.
November of 2023? So for any, official purposes, though, you would list that address as being your legal residence?
Yes.
You indicated it's no longer your residence?
No.
Drawing your attention then to that evening, do you recall what time that you arrived at the residence?
Eight, 9 o'clock.
That would have been the evening prior, correct?
Yes.
You indicated you were with your son?
Yes.
How old is your son?
13.
And he was staying at the home with you that evening?
Yes, he stayed with my grandmother, but I had run him down there, like I said, and watch her clothes.
Do you know what part of the home that he was staying in the night?
He was in the basement.
Did you arrive at the home with any other individuals?
No.
Do you recall what time then that you would have gone to bed?
Girl, I had to be like 9, 10.
And you indicated when you entered the bedroom, you were the only person there?
Yes.
And at some point then, Miss Williams joined you?
No, she was already in the room.
Okay, so at the point you went to bed, then it was just the two of you in the room?
Yes.
And do you notice that bedroom, does it have the ability to lock from the inside?
We only locked it, I locked it, I'm gonna lock the door.
So at the point you entered the bedroom, then you never exited the bedroom until this incident?
No.
You indicated at some point you were woken to what you believe to be the sound of the door being kicked in?
Yes.
And the lights were off at this point?
Yes.
You indicated at some point that the lights were turned on.
Yes.
Do you know who would have turned the lights on? You indicated though your statements that he did have a gun on him.
Yes.
Ms. Williams, you stated immediately jumped on top of you. Is that a fair statement?
She jumped in front.
You say in front, so both of you would still be on the bed?
Yeah, no, she jumped above the bed and in front of me. So she was in front of the bed, but I'm still on the bed.
So-
I need in front of her.
Just to be clear, then, you are still laying in the bed, correct?
I'm laying, I'm sitting up. I let her sit up, push her up.
You say push her out of the way, then is Ms. Williams not in the bed anymore?
No, she's not.
So she's at the front of the bed? The bed, the way that it's positioned, are you facing the door?
I'm facing.
So the head of the bed then would be at the far wall, the door would be on the, basically the foot of the bed? And there were no other individuals in the room besides you, Ms. Williams, and then eventually Mr. Wheeler, your statements? So you indicated that at some point you pushed Ms. Williams away?
Yes.
Was that with your feet, with your arms? How did you push her away? So you pushed Ms. Wheeler out of the way. Was there a gun inside this bedroom?
No.
If Ms. Williams has access to a gun inside the house?
No.
Did you have access to a gun inside the house?
No.
At any point, did you shoot a rifle or, pardon me, strike that, at any point, did you shoot a gun that evening?
No.
If there were allegations that Mr. Wheeler was otherwise struck by gunfire that night, that wouldn't have come from you?
I'm sorry.
The prosecutor asked you a few questions about whether or not you were conscious or you had otherwise, at some point, became unconscious. Do you recall that?
Yes.
You indicated you remember having contact with the police, is that fair?
Yes.
So during that time period, though, you were still conscious, correct?
Yes.
And you recall the ambulance showing up?
Yes.
And you were conscious for that? So yes?
Yes.
Nothing further.
Can you redirect?
I have nothing further.
Thank you, sir. You may step down. Any other witnesses for the people?
No, Your Honor.
Any witnesses for the defendant?
None for the defense, Judge.
Your Honor, at this time, I would move to bind over as charged, specifically for count 4. I believe that we have a stipulation that Mr. Anthony Wheeler does have a prior conviction on which will prohibit him from possessing the weapon.
So stipulated for.
Judge, fair statement, it's a printout of his conviction from Oakland County. It is a legal record for exam purposes, no objection to that.
Court receives that stipulation.
Thank you. And again, Your Honor, I move to bind over as charged.
Counsel?
Judge, I would submit, I believe that there's going to be an issue of fact for the ultimate jury that will hear the case, but I think there were some credibility issues that were raised, and I've asked you to consider those. In order to preserve the record, Judge, I think that there are some holes to this story. I would ask you to dismiss the matter.
I find no basis for dismissing the matter. Those witnesses that came forth and testified, I thought testified quite credibly. Nothing inherently incredible about either witness testimony. The court is satisfied that the verdict is probably caused as it relates to the charges. Four times those charges were committed in the city of Detroit. Four times probably caused to be disciplined committed. Defendant will be bound over to Wayne County Third Circuit Court Criminal Division for further proceedings. This arraignment on the information date and time of April 24th, 2024 at 9:00 a.m.
Thank you, Judge.
Requested a DSU report. They recommend no action.
Thank you. Is this board in a position to do anything different? My request, Judge, is really to the 10% provision. Currently, it's being held on a $75,000 bond. With the recommendation that a tether would follow, Judge, I think that 7,500 would provide financial security to this court that otherwise he would appear for all of the court dates. Best of my knowledge, Judge, there's no open warrants to speak of. It's not on probation. It's not on roll. If the court would consider that, that would be my request.
Mr.
Your Honor, I would ask the court to deny that request. This is a very serious case. That's what he testified is already certain that has been killed during this. He shot multiple times. And that's what we say bond reinstatement.
Although the purpose of bond is not for punishment, it's to ensure that the defendant doesn't pose a danger to the community and doesn't pose a flight risk. However, this court is in no position to go against what's been recommended by pretrial services with an extensive background history on this opinion. They recommend no action. We the opinion we through a bond redetermination hearing. Basically, no action on this bond, and I can't come up with any valid reason why this court should do so.
Thank you, Judge.
Come on in, late Craig.
I'm sorry. You said.
I said, come on in, late Craig.
Judge, I've been here.
No, you have not.
Judge, I heard Texas Judge John's program.
That's not here.
Yes, I was here, Judge.
That's not here. If you're next door.
Okay, but let me get Ms. Moses. She's right up here. Okay.
I was here. It's next door.
That's not right.
Oh, we got
Three.
CR234.
Yeah, I will.
Back to,
Okay, yeah. They got you right here.
yeah, he done.
On case 2455381, for the state of Michigan versus Kevin Devon Anthony Pollard. Been discharged in count 1 criminal sexual conduct, 2nd degree. Person number 13 is in 17 years of age or older. Prosecutor, not here. Mr. Pollard, we're gonna have you have a seat in the second row until the witness comes in.
Sure. Sure.
Did I get the appearances already?
Thank you, Your Honor. Erica Moses on behalf of the people from 78491.
And good morning, Your Honor, Nicole Jones, on behalf of Mr. Pollard, P5896.
Paula, tell us your name for the record.
Stand up.
Tell us your name, sir.
Stand up.
There's a date and time set for preliminary examination. Are you ready to proceed? She be on again?
She went to get the young lady
Trying
first.
to get her some roller skates. Are you people ready to proceed? It looks like it.
Yes, Your Honor, if I just have one moment.
You doing? This, sorry.
Then before we began, she wanted to make it easy for she could ID anybody, otherwise she wasn't going to begin. So she just wanted to look around first, and now she's in the rush.
Thank you, Judge.
Hello.
Give me a question.
Okay.
Uh-huh. You're around now.
Okay, we're back on the record.
Thank you, Your Honor. The people did have one witness here, the complainant in this matter. I do have an issue moving forward at this time. I do plan on rewriting. However, I need to get an out-of-state witness here in order to proceed.
You know, with that in mind, we would ask this case be dismissed.
So order the court will dismiss this matter without prejudice.
Judge.
Dismiss the whole thing.
Yes, Your Honor.
Riggin still around?
He went downstairs to talk to his client.
Oh.
No.
Let the witness know that we got witnesses.
The witnesses. Witness check.
Okay.
You ready, Ms. Wiggins?
No. Do we have a prosecutor?
She said that's a witness.
Okay. When I act for German. This is the first time I've had a chance to meet this young gentleman. Apparently he's a trustee and every day they take him over to Dickerson. So I've been over there 3 times to try to talk to him about the case, and I just found out the very last time that they bust him to Dickerson. So I've never had, this is the first time I've actually had a chance to hand him his discovery. He hasn't seen anything, hasn't seen the video, haven't had a chance to talk to him about anything.
You said apparently he's a trustee.
Yeah, he's wearing trustee orange. So
He works, working insurance.
well, he actually works over at Dickerson.
Oh, she's talking about churches.
Oh, man.
So, you know, I've been over there. They said he was in Lennon's, and then I came back and finally the last time I came over, they said, nope, he works over at Dickerson. So I've never had a chance to meet him or discuss anything with him.
The unfortunate thing is that I can witnesses here. We had issues with meeting with clients, some stuff like that. I would still be letting you know that before the day of the exam, right before they're about to call them.
I apologize. That is my error. I got the videos. I have went over all the videos. He just hadn't seen anything. In fact, that's the first time he's
Let's
actually.
take some time to take a look at it.
So I can go over the video with him. So I can bring my laptop in here and go over the video with him.
Okay, we'll secure that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Mr. Weaver, just look like your class, get a little bag, sir.
They have lots of needs downstairs will cover John's son's case. Okay.
Hey, how you doing? How are you? All right. Hey, you're just under the wire.
Yeah.
Just about to get started.
Couple minutes.
Okay. What's so special about this? Oh.
I can actually give him to 11:30.
So I ain't time to sway on the way.
Mr. Brush, you're just hanging out with Mr. Higgins?
Sorry?
Oh, no, you're here for something else. What was it?
Yes, to address
bond for Danielle Missouri. But I'm just waiting on, I did see Ms. Moses out, I choose. Oh, there you go. Oh.
All right,
Can I get Mr.
sure. Recalling case 24056555301, People versus Kenyelle Houston. Appearances for the record.
Thank you, Your Honor. Erica Moses on behalf of the people, P 78491.
Good morning, Your Honor. Naples Defender Service by Summers Rush, number 85, each of the hearing on behalf of Danielle Missouri, who is present at the James Missouri. Please state your name for the record.
Kenyelle. All right, so we already set an exam date for Mr. Usury. I understand you want to address bond. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Go ahead.
Mr. Usury is currently on house arrest at a family friend's address, right? He is quite all right staying at the address at this point, but he would like to be able to have hours where he can work and be able to return to his mother's house, even if he's not able to stay there, but see her, care for her.
What kind of verifiable employment does he have?
He does not have verifiable employment at this moment. However, he does mow lawns quite often. He's having clients for lawn services, landscaping services, calling him, asking him to do work for him. He is unable to do so. He's unable to have any income right now due to his house arrest condition.
Judge, I did have the opportunity to speak to Ms. Marquita Allen, who's the mother of the complainant, a defendant's son. She indicated that the children, I believe she shares 2 children with defendant, that they are no longer staying at the address where this incident occurred. There's been no issue there. The only thing I can say is that grandma, defendant's mom, allegedly called the complainant asking for a written statement, saying that the kids are not there. I'd ask that that contact stop, but other than that, there's been no contact, Judge.
Have any objection to Mr. Usury being off the house arrest for purposes of employment?
I don't.
All right, Cindy, what is that? We'll make it 9 o'clock.
9.
All right. Okay, let's get. Let's Can you have Mr. Riggins step in?
I did, I'm telling you, I looked at.
Who's my APA? Ms. Riggins?
Yes, my good.
You ready, Mr. Riggins?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Yes, King, Rick. Question for her.
Yes, thank you. Are you ready, Ms. Ripley?
Yes, Judge.
Calling case 24-56518, people of the state of Michigan versus Jarvis Ramon Butts. Defendant is charged with count 1 criminal sexual conduct, 2nd degree, person under 13, defendant 17 years of age or older. Second or subsequent offense notice. Defendant has a habitual offender, 4th offense notice. Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Tina Ripley on behalf of the people, P83688.
And good morning, Your Honor, and good morning to your staff. Neighborhood Defender Services by Ken Reagan, 282-125 on behalf of Mr. Jarvis Butts, who stands with me to my left. Butts, can you state your name for the record?
There's the date and time set for preliminary examination. Are you ready to proceed?
You are, Judge, but I believe that's as requested.
Yeah, I spoke with my client about this matter. My client understands that he had a statutory right to a preliminary examination, whereby the statement was shown by a probable cause stated that he committed a crime. My client, after consultation with me, has elected to waive that preliminary examination, had the matter found over further bench.
All right, Mr. Butts, please raise your right hand. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. You understand you have a statutory right to have a preliminary examination. By waiving the same, that means you won't have one. You'll be bound over to Wayne County Third Circuit Court as you stand charged in the complaint form. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
You understand the nature and the purpose of a preliminary examination?
Yes.
You understand if you were to have one, the prosecution would have to establish that the crime you're charged with was committed in the city of Detroit, that there's probable cause to believe.
Yes.
Is anyone forcing you to waive your right? Does anyone promise you anything? Are you waiving your right freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Any objection from the people?
No, Your Honor.
The court finds defendant's waiver is made knowingly and voluntarily freely given. The court will therefore bind the defendant over to Wayne County Third Circuit Court Criminal Division for further proceedings. His arraignment on the information date and time will be April 24th, 2024 at 9:00 a.m. Bond will be continued.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
He's done. I was give to the, I need to come back and see.
That's my phone. You still got the phone? Thank you, sir.
Hold on one second.
Make sure my number. This is my number. You can call it number 4. And I will make it, I will make an admission to be out for this Saturday. And go over everything, I will get. You see that.
Almost there.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Hey. Your cancer for you?
You spend longer time setting up.
Yeah.
Okay, you too. Be safe out there. Is it still raining?
Sorry.
Is it still raining out there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. So, Mr. Drain, does it look like you're gonna have witnesses on this last case?
I'm not sure, Judge. About a 50-50 chance.
All right. We'll see what happens. Please. Anything?
Your Honor, we do have the two witnesses here
Okay.
for this case, but I think the defense counsel was talking to her about it.
Okay. No. Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
He's waiting.
Okay.
Hold on. No.
You just want to see him back here?
No.
Priest Bogan, calling case 2456463, people of the state of Michigan versus Caprice Bogan. Come on up. Defendant is charged for count 1 assault with a dangerous weapon, count 2 assault or assault and battery, count 3 domestic violence.
For your honor, Shelley J. for the people, P number 60249.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel Lazar on behalf of the priest Bogan, P 62191.
Bogan, can you state your name for the record, please? This date, time, set for preliminary examination, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. I am prepared to proceed to the meeting today. There are two witnesses there, both present. I have also spoken with the defense counsel, and at this time, I would move to lend them the information. I move to specifically amend count one. As to the complainant, it reads Donnie Lamar Hunter. I would move to amend that to not Donnie Lamar Hunter, but Kiwanis Britton. And that is the complainant for count number 2 as well.
Okay. All right, that being said, counsel,
Your Honor, I've had a chance to talk to my client. She's going to wait for her exam.
ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. You understand you have a statutory right to have a preliminary examination. By waiving the same, that means you won't have one, and you'll be bound over to Wayne County Third Circuit Court as you stand charged in complaint one. You understand that? You understand the nature and the purpose of a preliminary examination? You understand if you were to have one, the prosecution would have to establish that the crime you're charged with was committed in the city of Detroit that was probably cause to believe you committed it? Is anyone forcing you to waive your right? Has anyone promised you anything? Are you waiving your right freely and voluntarily? Any objection from the people?
No objection, Your Honor.
Court finds defendant's waiver is made knowingly and voluntarily freely given. The court will therefore find the defendant over to Wayne County Third Circuit Court Criminal Division for further proceedings. Her arraignment on the information date and time will be May 1st, 2024 at 9:00 a.m. Bond will be proceeded.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Well, that concludes the docket for today, folks. Hope to see you tomorrow, same bat station, same bat time. Have a good day.